Jinx is a 3-year-old Pembroke Corgi. I just picked her up. She's here for the 2-week board and train program. Her current pet parent has had her about a year. She was adopted from another couple who lived on a mountaintop. So the first 2 years of her life, she spent probably pretty secluded. During this journey, there are 2 things that I can't change that have already happened. The first one is genetics, and the second one is socialization, which takes place between birth and about 4 months of age. Every dog that comes into my program, I never know what to expect. It truly is a journey. The goals for Jinx is as far as I can take her in the training program, on and off leash. I'm not sure how she's going to react to noises as we go out the second week. The first week of the program is in-home manners, and then we start to travel. One of the most important things I do on day 1 is bonding exercises, which continue through the rest of the program. And here we go with her evaluation walk. You can see her nose is to the ground. She's not really aware I exist at the other end of the leash. She doesn't turn when I turn. There's a lot of tension on the leash.
Note the tension on the leash. It's extended all the way out. Notice she's not ready to turn. Notice how her nose drops to the ground. Her nose is on the ground there. We are not walking as a team. This is an example of an unstructured walk. Jinx is in control of the walk.
This is the beginning of e-collar training. She has on a Sport Dog 825X model. As the 2 weeks progress, she may change into a different model. I customize the equipment to each individual dog. Training begins with the follow command. What I'm looking for is the dog to have no tension on the leash, visually check in, and also turn when I turn.
This is an example of Jinx being aware that I exist at the other end of the leash. Note when my feet move, she moves with me, and when my feet stop, she stops. Her nose is not to the ground, and she is visually checking in. Compare this walk to the evaluation walk. This is more like a choreographed dance. We are walking as a team. She is turning when I turn, and you can see her visually checking in. Watch us walking. Note if there's any tension on the leash, or is it forming the letter J. Note here she's distracted. I specialize in distraction training. During the 2-week board and train, the goal is to raise her focus up to 99.99% of the time. She's on task.
Good girl, Jinx. Good job. Break.
Girl. Okay. Note how quiet I am. I didn't move my body. I didn't talk and add energy. So she warmed up to her toys. Good girl. Okay, so now I'm going to talk. I'm going to add energy and introduce some play. With play also comes her release command, which will be break. So we're going to go ahead and work on that. Good girl. Good girl, Jinx. Good girl. Good cat. Okay, break. Good girl, Jinx. Good girl. Good job. Break. Jinx, break. Good girl, Jinx.